You got it tuned here to A World of Music. We're listener-sponsored. It's volunteer-powered. 88.1 FM, WYCE, Wyoming, Grand Rapids. We're a proud service of Grand Rapids Community Media Center. Guess what, folks? It's Thursday at noon. We're here in Listening Room. It's GRLive. Get excited, folks. Beautiful day here in Grand Rapids, hanging out downtown. Got a concert down here at Studio Park tonight. Insiders are coming back. They got rained out last week. My name is Quinn, and you've got it tuned to GRLive. It's a weekly radio show we do here in downtown Grand Rapids. We take it out of the studios of WYC on the west side and bring it downtown for an hour. And we have live musical performances. Wonderful folks here to join us today. We chat with community members. WMCAT came by. We've been talking for weeks about getting WMCAT over here, so they made it, and we'll chat with Brandon here in a bit too. It's going to be a fun hour, and you could come join us. We serve food, 123, serving food and drinks. You just hang out, go ahead and get your Thursday kick started already right here at noon. As I mentioned, we do outdoor concerts here at Studio Park. Last Thursday, we had the Insiders. I think our listening audience knows the Insiders. Max, the band, Tom Petty tribute band, but we had to cancel because of rain. And so they are back. That show is tonight. Tickets are still available as well for that. It's the Insiders on the listening lawn. And also this weekend, we sort of are opening listening room back open for good, sort of-ish, I guess, kind of. How do we say that? We have shows indoors on Friday and Saturday, John McEwen, as well as Loudon Wainwright coming through, and that kind of jumpstarts our season back up. So throughout the week and into September, October, November, you can find information about the artists that will join us here at Listening Room at listeningroomgr.com. All right, well, I've got two fellas on the stage here with me that would love to do some tunes on WYC Radio, so we're going to let them take over, and we'll chat with them in a moment right here on WYC 88.1 FM. This is Cow in Red.
Say so.
I'm a fan. That's the music of Cal in Red right here on 88.1 FM WYCE. They're performing for us live here in Listening Room in downtown Grand Rapids. They're doing a set for the next 20 minutes or so you can join us here at Listening Room 123 Ionia in the Studio Park complex in downtown Grand Rapids. Fellas, nice to meet you right now.
Nice to meet you.
We're going to do this interview Larry King style, where he used to never do research. He just talked live on the air and met people. So first of all, Cal in Red is the name of the band. Two gentlemen joining me on stage here. Please introduce yourselves to the listening audience.
Yeah, my name is Kendall Wright.
And I'm Connor.
Tell us, nice to meet you both. Digging the sound, man. Tell me a little bit about the background of the band. Is this a new kind of thing? I'm not familiar with you guys. Or have you been writing music together? Just give us the spiel.
No reason to be familiar with us. Nobody is. Yeah, no, this is a project we've had going for a couple of years now, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
We just kind of were acquiring more and more gear. We were playing a lot of cover shows, and then we started kind of writing our own stuff. We listened to a lot of the same music, and we just realized the stuff that we were writing was super compatible. So then we started writing together, and started playing shows.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, we started kind of a year before COVID took over and shut down the world. So it was a full year hiatus right after getting going.
Sure.
So
when you talk about getting together and writing, or let me backtrack, when you were kind of playing cover songs out and about, and then you said you started getting equipment, did that start the new sound when you were just playing covers and hanging out? Did you only have just guitar, and then you start adding some of this, and does that how you sort of write and create the sound is by some of the new equipment that you get?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it mostly stems from just bedroom type recording. Because that's essentially what we were doing, is just getting new stuff, kind of learning how to write songs and learning how to do stuff out of the bedroom,
A lot of messing around. You just turn on the synth and find a new patch, and it's oh, that's cool, and then it's off to the races.
Yeah.
And then when you've created kind of the songs, and have you started recording? You have EPs, albums out, or working on that?
Yeah, we have 6 singles out right now, on Spotify and everywhere, and the last 2 we released are going to go on our first EP, which is going to be coming out sometime this fall. We're in the process of mixing the next 3 songs for that right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can find that on Spotify or anywhere you can kind of stream music. And
Yep.
What about any more information on the band or upcoming shows or anything? Do you have a website where folks can find that?
We don't have a website that's on the to-do list.
I hear you.
I don't know, we're on social media, Facebook, Instagram. We post pretty frequently updates. If we have a show coming up, we're definitely talking about it. Nothing really on the horizon in Grand Rapids or on the west side as of now. We're taking off for a tour that's going to be out west,
Nice.
and we're leaving in 2.5 weeks for that.
Mm-hmm.
Word, that's great. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll let you take back over and play some more tunes here. This is the band Cal in Red performing for us here in the Listening Room on 88.1 FM.
Check, check, check. Thank you.
It's live music coming to you from Cal in Red. They're here with us in the listening room in downtown Grand Rapids, performing on 88.1 FM WYC. Appreciate you tuning in anywhere around West Michigan on 88.1 FM or streaming online, WYC.org. Of course, we got GRTV in the house streaming for us on Facebook as well, so you can find GRLive everywhere. It's everywhere. It'd be crazy if you couldn't watch it anywhere. My name's Quinn, hosting the show, and this is Cal in Red that's been performing. Fellas, really, really digging the sound. Sounding great over there. I was thinking as I was watching, talk to our listening audience. We can see right here as you're performing that it's just two of you and multiple instruments that you're performing, but I was thinking if you could describe to those that are maybe driving around their car, it's not a full band, it's just a duo, but you have a lot of different stuff over here. Talk to me about who's playing what, who does the writing, singing, for lyrics, all that kind of stuff.
I think when it comes down to writing, it's definitely just both of us. We play most of the instruments. The only thing that is exclusive is Kendall plays guitar, and I play drums. But otherwise, we'll both, write bass lines, vocal melodies, synth stuff. But yeah, and then live, we have Kendall playing guitar and singing, and then I play a couple synths, and yeah, we got a electronic drum machine going. So,
and you were talking before about sort of like bedroom music, the concept of sort of like lo-fi recording literally in your bedroom instead of this studio and popular sounds you kind of create on your own at home. What I'm sure you have artists that write and record that style music, or artists that you're fans of, but how did it come about, like you're playing, who are some of your influences sort of in different styles of music? I know it's kind of a typical question, but I always find it interesting with the style that you guys are playing, where you kind of came up with it.
Steve knows the answer to that. Tame Impala.
Word. Like there's just one answer, Tame Impala.
Yeah. Tame Impala, I think like Beach House is another one that comes to mind, just because at the heart of it, they are a duo. Mm-hmm. They have a drummer play live with them, but they just bring so much sound with just the two of them. So I think it's just, we look to artists, duos, and people like Tame Impala, like Kevin Parker, who is writing and doing everything on his own and kind of, I don't know, making it work as best we can.
Totally.
With all this gear and only two of us.
Right, yeah. When you release music, is it, do you have your own label that you kind of put it out on, or you just throw it out and see what happens to it?
We have been throwing it out up until a few months ago. We ended up signing with a small label, B3 Psy Records. They're out of Los Angeles. They heard our song Zebra, which was the second one we played, and liked that quite a bit. And then we exchanged demos and had a lot of phone calls. And I don't know, it just felt right.
Sure.
Working with those guys.
And you guys are about to hit the road for a while, going out to the West Coast. Do you take all the instruments? You have to take a bass with you too? Do you have some like drum stuff, or you try to like keep it compact for what you're taking on tour?
We're taking what you see right here.
Yeah.
This is the setup.
And our younger brother too.
And our younger brother.
Is that Cal?
He's our driver.
That is Cal. Yeah.
I asked these guys why they're named Cal and Red, and like, our younger brother's name's Cal. He wears red.
When he was a kid, he had this thing where he only wore red T-shirts when he was in like middle school, elementary school.
Weirdo.
It's the band Cal in Red hanging out with us at Listening Room on 88.1 FM. We talked before. I've got time probably for two more. You guys want to do two?
We could do two.
Sweet. It's Cal in Red. They're right here in Listening Room on 88.1 FM.
something else. Gotta be something, gotta be something else. Before you fall apart. Gotta be something, gotta be something else. Before you fall, and I wanted something more from you. Draw you alive. And I wanted so much more from you. He goes dry. I need Thank you. We got one more song. This one's called In the Morning, and it's another one that's going to go on the EP, and I think it's the last single we're going to put out before the EP. Thank you.
Really nice to meet you guys. Thanks for being here. That's the music of Cal in Red. Hey, be safe out there on the road, and look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Thanks for having us, Quinn.
Cal in Red right here on 88.1 FM. It's WYCE. Got it tuned to 88.1 FM. It's WYCE. This is GRLive. It's our weekly live radio show we do from a listening room here in downtown Grand Rapids. We're at Studio Park, 123 Ionia in downtown Grand Rapids. Can't miss us here. Movies. You got food at 123 serving right now. You can grab lunch. Catch Wuzee Samil is about to perform in here, hanging out. Yes. Nothing like rocking out on noon on a Thursday, right, fellas? Well, as I mentioned, listener-sponsored, volunteer-powered radio, and of course, wonderful community events, nonprofits that we promote right here on your community radio station. One I know you hear often is WMCAT. Actually, now just located right around the corner from us over on the west side. Wonderful organization, and our good friend Brandon. Brandon, how are you, sir?
Doing well.
Thanks for coming and hanging out, talking about WMCAT. I'll tell you what, I do this a lot with organizations that I know our listening audience and folks in this room know, but being that we're on the radio, let's say there's an out-of-towner driving through, never heard of WMCAT before. Explain a little bit about what you guys do over there.
WMCAT, West Michigan Center of Arts and Technology, we actually do a lot. I kind of represent the teen arts program, but we also do professional development, like Step Year, which is like a early adult career training program. Ambrose, which is a screen printing company, that's kind of separate. But for the teen program, I teach music tech, arts recording. Right now we're recruiting high school students, basically 9th through 12th grade, for after-school program that runs 3:30 to 5:30, Monday and Wednesday at our building, which is on Bridge Street.
Yeah, great program that you represent over there. I know we've teamed up for a few things, not only at YC, but here at Listening Room. Music, a little bit of everything, production, audio. You get students that are interested in all sorts of parts of the industry and get them kind of involved in different community things. Now, you said you're recruiting right now. What exactly does that mean? Can anyone listening right now say, oh, my student would like to be involved, or how does that work?
Yeah, if you have a high school age student that wants to be involved in the arts, they can go to wmcat.org and just search our teen programs or the teen arts program off the website. They can sign up there. We also are recruiting through schools, so we'll be in schools, usually around lunchtime, to hand off applications to students. They'll bring them home to you. You sign off on that, and then you can bring them back to WMCAT next Wednesday from, I think it's 2:30 to 5:30. We kind of have an open house. You can come in, return applications, or check out all of our studios. For the teen arts program, we're doing photography, there's character art design, fashion design, video production class, and ceramics, and then also music tech.
West Michigan, say it again, what WMCAT stands for. I always mess
West
this
Michigan
up.
Center for Arts and Technology.
West Michigan Center for Arts and Technology.
Yes.
WMCAT.org. Is that where you said they could find information for signing up and everything as well?
Yes.
WMCAT.org. Brandon, thanks for, I just made you jump up here because I saw you. I'm like, I just want to talk to Brandon.
I'm rocking with Wuzee next.
We're going to get started here in a minute. So that's Brandon. And give a hand for WMCAT. They do great work here in the community.
Yeah.
Again, it's 88.1 FM WYC from right here in the listening room. It's time for some more live music. Fellas, it's been a while. A couple years, right, since we last saw you?
Yeah, home on the Bob.
Yeah, we were over at the Bob, right?
Yeah, good to see you.
How you been? You been okay?
I've been decent.
Glad to have you back. Let's get started with some tunes right here, and then we'll chat a little bit
right,
more.
cool.
So, folks, right here on 88.1 FM, it's Wuzee and Samil.
How's everybody doing? Sweet. So I've been informed that if you need to put your earmuffs on, just put them on. Look, I wrote this rap from a beam of light, seeming tight. She asked the God, do you dream at night or in the daytime? It's hard to say, I often wait and alternate rhymes. I may spark an 8 just to lay down. There's no rest for the wicked, so don't get close to me. Still rubbing elbows with devils till my shoulders bleed knee deep. It's hard to sleep and still concentrate. Gone are the days I try to part from a rotten ways, cause what's the difference? I'm still alone in the bigger picture. I still know to keep my social distance. Don't take no pictures, I'm in public, I'm probably drunk. Rolling off Somali and I always the party up. Word up, that's the life when you wait depressed. Do yourself a favor, get some paper and pay your debts, cadet. They'll forgive all the wrong you did, let the bong rip. Try not to play this song again. Unless you hurtin', of course. I didn't want to win, so I purposely lost. It's like a double-sided coin toss in the NFL. I wasn't sure where she was going, I was hoping it was straight to hell. Yeah, it's morbid. It feel like spring as the storm approaches. More ferocious than the horse that you try to court with. Keep it cordless, act cordial in my Oval Office. You know it's flossing, get the money, Ted DiBiase. No need to find me, you can try. I'm not hiding, people be divided. There's time rhyming and time rhyming. It's different brands, kept a blade like Edward Scissorhands. Smitten fans and also ones who they pants off the strength of the word and blew his wig back. I told them all, yo, chill out, but still relax. It's more to record and more chances to act reckless. The God blessed it, just applaud instead of half-stepping. Will Lumia's brother from the Zoltic fam, always throwing darts from the heart. Try and control the man, take a stance. Throw them hands in a good fight. Say whatever you might like. I told them, good night, good morning, good afternoon. I hope everybody's doing well. I see you, young lady in the back on her cell phone. I see you. How you doing? Yeah. What up, though? Raps, WuzeeRaps.com, loopfiction.net. We do all the funny stuff. Go buy some. We're on all the platforms. Let me know how it sounds. Yeah. Shout out to Samil on the wheels of steel. Dante Cole. Yeah.
I'll jump in for a minute.
Cool.
Music of Wuzee right here on 88.1 FM, coming to you from Listening Room. Just sitting down, chilling.
I know,
It's
right?
a chill set. Just grabbing the chair.
If there was like 30 more people in here, then we'd be up jumping around, but everybody else was sitting down.
There's
so.
100 people in here. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
The listeners don't know. So what's been going on? It's been a couple years since I had you and got to chat with you a little bit. Tell me a little bit about over quarantine and writing new music and getting back into performing. What's kind of been the name of the game lately?
Not too much has changed, honestly. We still just been creating. We still just been writing music. We still just been he'd been making beats. Actually we did more in quarantine than out in the real world. So it's kind of been cool to just step back and have some time to just think about stuff and create. So it was decent.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Just creating during quarantine, probably more than before, for sure.
Yeah, and not getting to perform, obviously. That do you feel like that obviously made you create more? I've talked to several different artists. Everyone kind of went through a different phase. Like, yeah, a lot was coming out of me, or you're like, I'm too mad, I can't write. You know, like, did you go through the different emotions of being stuck at home and having to write?
Yeah, it was kind of a roller coaster. At least for me, there was times where it was like, nothing would come out, but then there was periods of times where it was just a flow of ideas and trying to get it down and all that. So yeah.
And now, go ahead.
Yeah, that was Samil. For me, like I said, I'm getting old, so I don't like going out too much anymore anyways. So it was like decent. I wasn't mad about it at all, and we got a chance to like formulate some stuff, and it was cool.
I definitely went through some of that phase as well, and I've talked to other friends like, I'm tired anyway. I don't want to go anywhere. It's kind of nice. I'm allowed to stay home.
Yeah, man. You got an excuse.
Yeah, right. So
that nobody
now,
can be mad at.
And now with performances and live venues kind of getting back open, outdoor venues, are you feeling the need or want to perform? Did you miss that and ready to get back out? Or are you still thinking like, hey, let's just write, record, and whatever comes up kind of thing?
It's kind of both. I would like it to be beneficial at this point. So it's like I don't want to just go out and go and party and rap, you know what I mean? I would like it to like actually mean something. So now it's like we're not pressed about it. We have stuff that we can do. We have stuff that we don't have to do. As long as there's stuff available, then I'm with it.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I think myself, I've probably taken a step back a little more. and focusing more on like just production and
Sure.
creating more than live performance. But yeah, I'm excited that it's back though for sure.
Are you guys both based right here in GR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. Cool. Well, I'll let you guys take it away. Play some more tunes.
Dope.
Again, it's Wuzee and Samil right here on 88.1 FM WYCE.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Listen, look, I'm pissed off at the way it is. This ain't no way to try to raise a kid, just make a way to live. The least you could do was back me up, Becky. The mag gon' be empty, the black magic was mad hectic, stupid Nazi. Should've moved my crew, proved to be mad godly. Skip class, probably sipped a gin and tonic, that's woozy. In the cut, so get suited up, fire alarm. Raise your arm if you move with us. Yeah, I blacked out with the quickness, mask on, mask off, gone with the sickness, right? You ain't, you get dissed on the mic, Szechuan drip. I put the on my rice, come up nice, stay down and come up nice. Name your price, God better claim your life, that's real spill. Blast back till my little casket splits. I did my thing, after that have it. Cause Wuzee always the god, I play the pawn, you play the lawn and got your feelings involved. Don't try to rush with the lust, I bust a slug for all my brothers who got lost in the tussle. And that's just word of my mother, the herb is a must. Been a curve, cat woman purring it up. Yeah, that sound about right. Profound sound, that's how it's been all my life.
You stay smoking on an emotional dope. I sip souls, spilling the sacrament all over my coat. A pinch of nervous energy keeps sending me on my back until I learn that back on silent. That's the mood that I'm in. Put your butt clock crying. Don't be a product of your environment. Flowed like Leviathan, dragging energy in my inner peace. Say la vie. I use the piece just to slay the heat, play the heat. I'm in my bag like I'm Kill Morale. Pals with barber-tail kids that'll stab your ribs.
Trick.
That's just how they live, living the vida loca. Roll up if you tryna smoke up Al
Roca.
Roca. Chillin' in Coco Cabana with no cameras. Wuzee got the Ron Jeremy hammer. Samurai slice this with nightstick. Beat over your head like a nightstick. You can't write this.
Cause Wuzee always the god, I played along, you played a pawn and got your feelings involved. Don't try to rush with the lust, I bust a slug for all my people who got lost in the tussle. And that's just word of my brother, the herb is a must. Bend a curve, cat woman purring it up. Yeah, that sound about right, profound sound. Listening room, how y'all feeling? Y'all can be louder than that, go ahead. Alright, I heard you. Word. Go ahead. Samil makes the beats, man. I got the raps. It's all love, man. We out here. How you feeling, Pops? You good? Cool. Bang. Wuzee Shiesty, who gonna try to fight me? Bounced it like a Viking, Ben. Since the frost was biting, quote the sentence. Glow relentless, no resentment crept in. Had to keep a weapon in my section and took on no apprentice. Not to mention henchmen, only verbal if we ever speak. The clever geek who hopped in your chick's cheeks every other week. I'll show up until they notice us. What? You ain't know to trust that locals who always showing love? That's the culprit. Drink from out the cauldron. Call me, that's how I be talking. I'm flossing till I'm in a coffin. Look, all that's missing was my chick. This the whip, had to crack a fifth. Quick to rap again, surpassing local rappers as a bastard kid. Y'all all average, I ain't have to rap again. Matching facts from out the ashes. Nobody close to me. I had to chill and smoke some trees. I wrote them raps how they supposed to be. Hopefully you not the one provoking me to rhyme some words. I'ma likely snore, check the score. We don't like support, abort, or be on life support. Snorting in biker shorts, the city watched it. About the copper watch, it ain't one time you could try to stop it. My chick hit the block and tipped the locksmith. It's on lock, but a brother knowing it's not, it felt ironic. Became ironic, it was not ironic. Wuzee reigns supreme vomit. Wait until you make the team, I'm on it. Get this Lucci and then we out. Rest up my brother Poofy, took a moment to shout him out. My chick looked like Gwen Stefani, no doubt. You off your rocker, you ain't even have to rock with it. My accomplishments, they get acknowledged like Elijah Muhammad did. The god of a lot of stuff. Wuzee.
Word. Just shortly ago. And in that tape, we said that there are three types of individuals that will survive.
If the camera can see this, man, tell them to scan the code.
Is enough that when the end of this age is complete, when the war is over, the spading is complete, there's nothing left here except for recycling.
Yeah, y'all still with us out there? Okay, there we go. What's your name, young lady? Okay, shout out to Julie. Yeah. She over here in the sun hat. I see you. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, hey, that's music from Wuzee and Samil right here on 88.1 FM. Sound like you had someone else in there with you.
Julie.
Yeah, Julie was. Julie
Oh no,
sat
Dante
in.
Cope was in there too.
Dante Coe was in, but I'm more interested in Julie's sit in with that on that set. Again, they're performing for us live here on 88.1 FM from Listening Room in downtown Grand Rapids. Give a shout out again for how to find information on all your music. I know you release a lot of stuff. You guys work together, writing great stuff. So let our listeners know how to find it.
Loopfiction.net is the record label. My man runs Samil on the Wheels of Steel. Loopfiction.net, WoozeeRaps.com for all the raps. So, yeah, we got it situated.
I'm going to let them take over and kind of take us out here in just a moment. I just want to thank everyone for joining us each week. They're gonna take us off, and then we'll head back to the studio after this. But I want to thank our listening audience, our team here at Listening Room 123. Steve on audio, thank you, buddy.
I'm going to say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. So we're dropping a vinyl. If you're watching, if you're not, just stay tuned because we're dropping a vinyl and we're trying to get people to buy it.
Work.
Yeah.
He's an honest man, folks. He's an honest man.
Yeah.
And they're right here with us and going to take it away. And then Kobo will take over the airwaves after this at 1 p.m. So you want to keep it tuned right here. But again, some more live music right here on the Listening Room stage. Wuzee and Samil.
Thank you. We got two more for y'all, man. Thank y'all for y'all time coming out. It's all good in the neighborhood. Right? All right. Yo, look, I twist a dart from the heart. I wasn't sure where to start, I was just trying to hit my mark. Away from all the sharks and narcs that want to bite styles, I write it down and then record it for the right crowd. Shout out. You know the sound when you hear it. It's not to be confused but cherished on the daily. Skip the bases, it hits home like them kids waiting, no patience. I need vodka to get faced it. Tray flip with an ollie laser. I'm hardly lazy if I'm in the chamber. Don't get to talking crazy on my bars, far from basic. So much for affirmations or signing affidavits. Told them all I'm Patrick Swayze. And that's enough with them other raps. Just tell them, bring my effing granny and my brother back. All my stuff is butter, chop another like lumberjacks. All your stuff is other, do some running and jumping jacks. Then send my raps through the fax machine, hit the block, pop the clip, dump the magazine. Told them all, tell the tale when they see the box or meet the law. Just be the God that you think you are. Raps. WoozeeRaps.com, LoopFiction.net. All the ad-libs in the world. Raps. Word up. We got one more. Is that all right? Make some noise. Cool. And then we out. We can grab a beer or something. Downstairs. What's it called downstairs? 123, man. Come holler at us.
You see it up there? No, I definitely see it. You can't just see it.
I smoke a doobie Wuzee Ringo Starr. Chilling in the park after dark. Drinking Parmesan with Master Masons. Get slashed, rock the mask adjacent. Move 2 paces, my master race brings annihilation to your country. Fooling the monkeys is all you doing, buddy. Patrick Duffy gets effed up. Word to rapper junkies, better habits, better than average. My brother, spread the cabbage like it's butter. Word to my mother, it's time for supper. Serve a hot plate, got it on lock. Block the hot gates, watch the devil squat in your place for 30 odd days. And some nights, well, some write nice, some get life too. Locked down behind closed bars is what the mic do. It's offset, but never regret the way you lost it. It's all trash, but better than from out the faucet. Sauce time, you better be gone before the God rhyme. You know who, whether you're my brother or effing Goku. Yeah. No cuss words, no cuss words. Yeah. Shout out to Boney Atlas, he made this beat. Rest in peace. I'm flicking.
ash, catch 'em with the smoke screen, coughing on some codeine. My Pokedex is filled with chicks you haven't met. Sit back, relax as I lay this text. Scribe it on your flesh like you know it's real, like you know what's coming next. I'm high off life, brother. It's bigger than what I write, brother. All y'all trying to live up to these bars of hype, brother. So let me raise the bar just to spite, brothers. You can't read, it's not about height, brother. Look, I'm supposed to boast it with my magic potion. Even if you took a token, won't save your butt from choking. Look, my flow has motion as I move the ocean. Fresh up off the boat, and even on cement, you can see me floating. Deep hot coping, pockets open like I'm broken famous. So dope with bangers, catch up like I wrote the language. I screenplay like Green Bay, laid the green in the crease, the Swisher sweet way. I can drop knowledge, but I drop the book. I just drop drugs, I'm about to book. Watch out for the cops, look! They shooting brothers with the shots, and I ain't talking guns. World Bank with the funds.
Hey, that's our time. Make some noise. Yeah. We was trying to keep the cuss words and explicit stuff to a minimum on the radio, but you know what time it is. Everywhere we at, man. Shout out to Samil. Make some noise for Samil on the Wheels of Steel. Cool.
Thanks so much. Yeah, nice job on the editing there. I know that's not easy. You did good. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, take it away. Kobo back at the studios on 88.1 FM.